Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. President, distinguished members of the court,
Menteri Luar Negeri Indonesia Retno Marsudi kecam Israel dalam pidatonya di Mahkamah Internasional atau Court of Justice di Den Haag, Belanda pada Jumat 23 Februari 2024. ICJ merupakan badan peradilan utama Perserikatan Bangsa-Bangsa atau PBB didirikan pada Juni 1945. Retno Marsudi tampak mengenakan syal kotak-kotak hitam atau keffiyeh, simbol perlawanan masyarakat Palestina, saat menyampaikan pidatonya di depan 51 negara yang hadir dalam pertemuan ICJ tersebut. Menlu Retno mengatakan peran ICJ penting untuk menjaga aturan berdasarkan tatanan internasional, di mana Israel secara terang-terangan melanggar hukum internasional. Dirinya juga menambahkan bahwa Israel tidak punya niat untuk menghormati apalagi mematuhi kewajiban hukum internasional. Dalam pidato, Retno menyampaikan 2 poin bela Palestina. Pertama, terkait yurisdiksi, bahwa Mahkamah memiliki yurisdiksi untuk memberikan pendapat atau nasihat dan tidak ada alasan untuk menolak yurisdiksi tersebut. Dia menegaskan Israel menghindari negosiasi dengan berbagai dalih strategis. Selain itu, pemerintah Israel secara terbuka menyatakan pengabaian mereka terhadap proses perdamaian, termasuk menyatakan perjanjian Oslo batal demi hukum. Kedua, mengenai pokok perkara, yang dikatakan dengan tegas Retno bahwa rakyat Palestina berhak menentukan nasib sendiri. Pemenuhan hak tersebut merupakan kewajiban yang bersifat erga omnes. Dengan kata lain, semua negara memiliki kewajiban hukum untuk menghormati hak tersebut dan berkontribusi pada perwujudannya. Retno juga membeberkan serangkaian pelanggaran yang dilakukan Israel di bawah hukum internasional, termasuk hukum humaniter internasional dan hukum hak asasi manusia internasional. Salah satunya, Israel berusaha menjadikan pendudukannya permanen dan juga mencaplok sebagian wilayah pendudukan di Palestina. Dalam pernyataan terakhirnya, Retno menggarisbawahi bahwa tidak ada negara yang kebal hukum, bahwa tidak ada negara yang berada di atas hukum, dan kesucian Mahkamah ICJ harus dijunjung tinggi.
I invite the next participating delegation, Indonesia, to address the court, and I call Her Excellency Ms. Retno Marsudi to the podium.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. President, distinguished members of the court, I left my G20 meeting in Rio de Janeiro to stand before you today on behalf of the government of the Republic of Indonesia to express the solidarity of the Indonesian people on a matter of supreme and grave importance, a matter that strikes at our fragile humanity. I stand before you today to defend justice against the blatant violation of international law that has been committed by Israel. We have all witnessed the ongoing humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza and the following escalation throughout the region, which have emboldened a global call to address the root cause, the illegal Israeli occupation on Palestine. Israel's unlawful occupation and its atrocities must stop, and neither should it be normalized nor recognized. Mr. President, members of the court, it is clear that Israel has zero intention to respect, let alone abide by, its international legal obligation. The Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu even said and I quote, "Nobody will stop us, not The Hague, not anybody else," unquote. This is also evident in Israel's action in Gaza, as it is continuing its indiscriminative campaign of annihilation against civilians in Gaza. Apparently, the death of almost 30,000 lives is not enough for Israel, as it is close to launch another strike on Rafah, once the only gateway for life-saving humanitarian assistance to Gaza. No state should be granted a free rein to do anything they want against weaker state. This is why we have international law. This is why we need to uphold it. The role of ICJ is central to safeguard what the so-called rule-based international order. There is a big hope from the international community. I repeat, a big hope that ICJ delivers a favorable advisory opinion to the interests of justice and humanity. Mr. President, members of the court, the hope is on this court. Against this backdrop, we all assume a collective moral duty to furnish information on the question submitted to the court. Mr. President, members of the court, my statement today will be divided into two parts. First, on jurisdiction, and second, on the merit of the case. First part, on jurisdiction. Indonesia maintains that the court has jurisdiction to render the advisory opinion, and there is no ground for declining to exercise such jurisdiction. This has been clearly elaborated in Indonesia written statement and written comment. Now I will focus on rebuffing the argument of some states, suggesting that rendering an advisory opinion would somehow undermine the peace process. While the court has made their opinion clear on this matter, allow me to further stress three arguments. First, there is no viable peace process to be undermined. Israel has been consistently obstructing a negotiated two-state solution. This is in line with international law and relevant United Nations resolution. Israel has even been circumventing negotiation through numerous strategic pretexts. With such strong resistance from Israel to stop its colonial project and its fait accompli unilateral action, no peace process will validly bring a just, lasting, and comprehensive solution. After all, negotiation with someone holding a gun against your head is not a negotiation at all.
Download Tribun X sekarang, menghadirkan lokal menjadi Indonesia.